Hello. Here we are.
Hello.
Here we are. We are about to build a Ferris wheel.
We're assuming everyone can hear us.
Yeah, let us know if you can't hear us.
We are podcasters, but
Nice.
we cannot audio.
Anyway, we are building this Ferris wheel. I don't know how.
Show the other camera,
Yeah,
Harry.
Go on.
This Ferris wheel.
Mate, you've already forgotten
Oh.
your job. It's Zoe's job to swap between the cameras.
Hold
She's
on,
already
everyone.
realised.
Hold
that
on.
she's already
Hold
forgotten
on.
it. There you go.
Ready?
Look.
This Ferris wheel.
Um,
There we go.
I apologise if the stream is a bit kind of like laggy. We're running off Zoe's laptop and it's really old and it's a bit crap,
And it's Apple.
which is why we're here.
Yeah. Can everyone hear us? Do
Sound
we know?
is good.
We can hear you. Good, good.
Whoa, camera angles it's really not. It's very mediocre.
The setup is
There you go. Cool.
probably going to fall apart.
Yeah. Anyway, so yeah, we got this Ferris wheel.
Which we don't actually know what to do with.
It's 120 pieces, so this could take like 10 minutes or it could take way too long. So we'll find out.
The recommended age is 8+.
Yeah, I think we'll manage with that.
So, who
Oh.
knows how long it'll take us.
Wow, look at this.
I hope we don't need any tools or anything.
Anyway, yeah, so Aaron got us this for Christmas. And when I saw it, I thought, oh, this would be cool. I'd seen other people live stream them building Lego sets.
Okay.
And I thought,
Roller coaster ones.
No, just
random
Lego
ones.
sets. I can't get into this. Where's the scissors?
We didn't bring scissors, hold on.
Yeah, but Lego sets, and I thought, damn, maybe it'd be cool if we build this Ferris wheel. So the whole setup of the stream today is, I mean, X Thunder, I really hope it's not going to take 3 hours or 2 hours. I'm really hoping it's going to be like a 40-minute job. Immersive screams, hello. But yeah, no, Zoe's going to be keeping an eye on the chat while I do most of the building. And she'll be taking your questions.
Yeah.
So if you have any questions for me, Zoe, the both of us, let us know. It could be channel orientated, roller coaster orientated, or anything in between. Hello everyone. So yeah, ask questions. Zoe will keep an eye out for them.
Yeah.
And we're just gonna chat as we.
Hopefully build this.
Yeah. Cause Connection just said, fingers crossed it doesn't take us long to build as a charity live stream. I'm gonna give up if it takes that long.
Yeah. 8 hours is quite a long time.
Fischl asks, did you get any Lego for Christmas? No.
Nope. You don't really have any Lego.
No, not anymore. Not as an adult, I don't.
Yeah. Okay, here we go.
Oh my god, it's tiny. Look at how small it is.
Ah.
Oh, I thought
that's cute.
it's not very big.
Let's change angle while you read the instructions.
Alright, you better start keeping questions flowing.
Here we go. Here it is.
It's very small.
It's quite small, but
Very small.
that means it's going to be fiddly.
Yes.
There's a lot going on here already. Okay, have we got any questions yet?
Alright, well, it's not actually that bad.
Question, how's it going?
It's going alright.
It's going great. It's 2021. Another question. Are you planning to bring any of your cancelled 2020 trips forward to 2021?
Well, backwards.
Backwards.
Yeah, I mean, we're kind of just playing it safe at the moment and not really kind of planning too much. Obviously.
No expectations.
Yeah, pretty much because we don't want to have any expectations and we don't want things to fall through again.
Yeah.
But I'm really hoping that we can do a lot more this year than we did last year. We really didn't do anything last year.
Literally, we went to 2 parks, didn't we? No,
well,
3.
3 in the end, but yeah, pretty
Yeah.
much 2. We went to. It's already
Did
broken.
you broken it?
Yeah. I don't know why
Do you need glue?
No. It's just a bit broken.
Okay.
Yeah, and we went to Blackpool opening weekend in February before kind of coronavirus hit Europe. So we don't really count that as a.
That was pre-COVID.
It
trip.
was pre-COVID, yeah. So, but I don't know. Honestly, I've been watching the. You're on the wrong camera angle.
No, I'm not.
Are you just
We're on the
playing this?
zoomed one.
Alright, fair
We're
enough.
watching you break it.
Sure. From a distance.
Yeah. Maybe we need to move it forward.
Yeah, I've been watching the construction of the new spinning coaster coming to Plopsaland de Pont
Okay.
in Belgium, and then obviously the new mega coaster coming to Wallaby, Belgium, Conda, or whatever it's called. And I'd really like to ride both of those.
I want to ride Fly.
Yeah,
ASAP.
and then Fly as well. Love to just get back to Fantasyland generally. It's a piece. So, I mean, if we can make that happen, and then also, Andrew was meant to come to the UK last year.
Yeah.
Obviously, I mean, it is last year now, isn't it?
Yep.
Crazy. Yeah, Andrew was meant to come to the UK last year, and obviously that trip got completely binned. Techno Andrew left a comment on the live stream that we had last Christmas in 2019, and Andrew's like, if nothing goes wrong, I'll be in the UK in 2020, and then it's like,
everything
look at
went
that
wrong.
foreshadowing.
Yeah. So we don't know basically.
No.
Um.
How's everyone doing? They all right?
Yeah, there's lots of questions coming in. What's your thoughts on the latest news on the London resort?
Very good.
Excited?
Yes. You want to swap camera out because it's boring.
Let's swap. You want everyone to look at your face?
Yes, my concentrated face. I can't. It's stuck. Yeah, no, I think it's really good news. Ever since PY, who's like the CEO now or whatever, came on board, progress has been much faster, and it's been really good to see. So I think there's a lot more potential now that it's actually going to happen. And obviously the 25,000 page report going to the government is a huge step forwards. And it's already a project of national significance. So that means it kind of gets fast tracked a little bit through the government kind of processes. So I think we stand a really good chance of it actually happening. Sorry, I'm looking for a certain
Peace.
A11. Here we go. Yeah, no, I think we stand a really good chance of it happening.
I mean, it's all positive at the minute.
Yeah,
So
and it's been a lot more positive the last year and a half than, however long it's been. And I think there's definitely room for it,
yeah.
Like, as much as Disneyland Paris is good, Disneyland Paris shouldn't have been built in Paris. Holy moly. Shouldn't have been built in France, let's be honest. So I think London Resort, London is an incredibly popular city. Lots of people travel there. And having a theme park that's 20 minutes outside of London on the train, I think would bode very, very well.
Yeah. And they'll be able to build it so it's eco-friendly.
Exactly.
And do all that kind of stuff as well. So it's very future-proof as a like an entertainment thing.
They said in one of their live streams that they haven't actually nailed down any of the rides yet because they're waiting for the very last minute to do it because they want the latest technology.
Which is cool.
Yeah, so they don't want to, plan everything 6 years in advance and then by the time it opens, it's old news.
Yeah.
They very much want it to be up to date and kind of leading in terms of innovation.
Here's one you'll like. What do you think is objectively the best roller coaster in the UK or the world?
Objectively changes the game.
Okay.
So in the UK, I think objectively good roller coasters, the top three in no particular order, Nemesis, the Smiler and Icon. All the others are, fine.
Cool.
But no, I think those are...
This is really funny because I'm watching you struggle to do two things at once.
I know, I'm not very good at multitasking.
Yeah.
I think those are just, in terms of actually kind of layouts, and if you ignore kind of the theming for some of them, they're just very interesting. Obviously Nemesis is a very, very well designed roller coaster. And then I think the Smiler as well, you look at that and you go, holy moly, whoever designed that, John Wardley and the people at Merlin Magic Making, that's the one. And Gerstlauer obviously did absolute wonders to design such a ride. I don't think, it definitely stands by itself in terms of, you know, how dense it is and how clever the layout design is. And then Icon is just an all-round fantastic roller coaster, and if you don't agree with that, then you're wrong.
Cool. So what Nemesis?
Well, those three. I
Just all three of them?
all three of them, I think.
Okay.
I don't want to say a particular one because... Oh, I've done this wrong.
What's the actual plan with this then? You have to put the little round ones on.
We're doing, what's the plan?
Do you know what you're doing?
Yeah, so, I mean, there's the...
It's very small,
Swap.
isn't it? Quick, swap!
There's this here, and there's like 4 holes, and you got to put... Yeah, you should. That
Okay.
should be over there, so that I can go like this.
Yeah.
Do you want to do that?
Or should we just swap seats?
Yeah.
Hold on, everyone.
Oh, sorry. Hello, we're back. Anyway, so that's what we got, and then you got to put these little thingies in, and then you got to put like a spacer on the outside of it. So. Oh,
It's like Blue Peter. We've had a donation come in from Coaster Capital with a question.
Yeah, what's the question?
What do you think the next coaster at Thorpe Park will be? A classic question.
It is a classic question.
What do you think it will be, or what do you want it to be?
I think trying to figure out what coaster is going to go to a park is always very difficult, and especially Thorpe Park, because I mean, what does Thorpe Park need? And this is the question as well. Like, sometimes parks really do think about what do they need. You know, like I feel like Alton Towers was a good example of this, where they needed a wooden roller coaster, and they got one eventually. And often parks will look for rides that they're missing. Say Liseberg, who built Valkyria, a B&M dive coaster. They didn't really have a drop coaster. There wasn't a roller coaster with a big drop in it.
Yeah.
And obviously Valkyria came along, and that was the coaster. It was a roller coaster with one big drop. So when you look at what Thorpe Park needs, what do they need? Wooden coaster. They've got inversions. They've got speed. They've got launches. They've got height. They could do with an airtime coaster, just an airtime machine, or, as I said,
a drop.
a wooden coaster. Well, they got drops all the ride,
Yeah, I guess.
so they're not actually that bad. You could go with flying, but flying. You go with they've got wing, so they're doing pretty well for themselves. So I mean, realistically, I would go with one of those. You know, something like an airtime machine, which I'm sure many of you will be like, oh, RMC. RMC, fine, yeah. After the catastrophe of Thorpe Park's recent additions, though, they might want something a bit more reliable and an investment that's really going to pay off. And I would absolutely love Thorpe Park to get a B&M hypercoaster, because that would be absolutely sublime. So, because we don't have one of those, Europe itself doesn't really have too many of those either. So I think it'd be a really, really fantastic addition to Thorpe Park. It would eat up the crowds, it would be really reliable, and it would be something that the UK needs as a whole. And it would show that the big one is absolute garbage.
Yeah. Okay.
Anyway, thank you for the donation.
Yes, thank you. Noah says, do you watch Friends?
Yeah, I've probably seen all of it, like, not on purpose, you know, but accidentally.
Yeah.
Can you see what's going on here?
Not really. Let me move it a bit.
Yeah, move it a bit. Sorry, man, we're not really good at this.
Work, yeah. You have to tell me when it's good, because I can't see.
Yeah. You might want to bring it a bit closer forwards as well. Yeah. Tilt it a bit more. This
Down?
way, this way.
Oh, right.
Yeah, that'll do.
Cool.
Here we go. Now we can see.
Look at that.
Anyway, I put the two pieces together.
Yeah.
Well, I'm trying to. And now I've just got to.
Is that step
secure
one?
them. No, this is like step 2.
Okay.
How long are we going for? It ain't going good, is it?
I don't know. About 14 minutes.
14 minutes?
Yeah.
Oh, I feel like I'm going to break this. It's so flimsy. Anyway, next question.
I'm just finding the next one.
This is so flimsy.
Please be careful with it. I hope Aaron's not watching and you're just going to break it in front of him.
I'm so gonna
What do you have to
break this.
do? Why do
Like,
you have to push it in?
pushing it together, but it just doesn't really want to go in.
Isn't it in?
Well, kind of.
Oh.
Just feels like it's going to snap. Anyway,
Yeah.
that's good enough.
What is the best UK theme park soundtrack?
Oh, don't want to sound biased, but all the I'm the Score soundtracks at all the towers absolutely banging.
Mhm.
do you
Yeah, I'm a Score is very good.
Well, I just think when you see people get annoyed at I'm a Score because some of their music sounds the same, and I agree it does sound the same, but it's not I'm a Score's fault. It's the park's fault for just wanting classic adventure music all
Yeah.
the time.
And that's what soundtracks are most of the time.
Well, this is it. But then Alton Towers always give them a good kind of
Brief.
really good brief.
Yeah.
Then they end up with something that's really unique. Take the Smiler, take Wicker Man, even Galactica, even though it's just like space techno. It was pretty much the first space techno before Orion and such. So I think they're all good. I think all the Tower soundtracks are really good, really nice, really unique, and a bit different.
Yeah.
Anyway, here you go. So now we've got. I can't believe how small this is. That's my hand. So
It's really cute though.
It's tiny. I was expecting it to be like.
Yeah, but it's cool because now you can just like put it right by your computer.
Yeah, I will.
What piece do you need now?
Anyway, let's swap view
Okay.
because we're bored of this one. The B5 and B9.
How do you feel about pineapple on pizza?
I don't like pineapple, so there you go.
All you like on your pizza is like meat. That's it.
Yeah, so we had pizza the other day, and we go to Pizza Hut because I like Pizza Hut. It's good. And I had half and half pizza. Half of one side was one of the meat feast ones, which is just 5 different types of meat. The other side I made myself, which was 3 of the same types of meat that was on the other side, plus extra cheese. So that was
Incredible.
great. I'm really good at variety pizzas.
Yeah. We've had another donation from Harry S. What do you think Blackpool should get next? There's a theme.
To all those who want a Mac Big Dipper coaster at Blackpool, you're wrong. It'd just be like Icon, but less forceful. So what's the point? Again, you're gonna look at what does Blackpool need. They've got a launch coaster now. I mean, they already had a launch coaster, but they've got a modern launch coaster. They've got a coaster that deals with height and speed. They've got lots of wooden coasters. They don't really have an airtime machine, and they don't really have a heavily inversion-based roller coaster. So they're limited on space as well. So in my mind, something like a compact Gerstlauer Infinity coaster that's heavily inversion-based would do quite well.
That's really different to what they already have as well.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And it would be more thrilling than Icon would be in terms of,
Forces and
Yeah. So I think it'd be really good. And it wouldn't be too expensive.
Have you been to Sweden?
Yes.
We have quite a few times.
Go on, you talk about that.
3 times?
3, yeah.
God, now this is testing the memory. When did we go first time? Was it 2017? 2018?
Yeah.
We went to Gothenburg
Mm-hmm.
to go to Liseberg because we won the Cupcakes and Coasters clamshell. And then, was it the following year we did the same?
Yeah.
So
But then we also went with your family, didn't we?
yeah, we also went with my family last year. And
No, 2019.
oh yeah, 2019. Oh, that's weird. And we went to we didn't go to Liseberg that time. We went to Grönalund
Mm-hmm.
and we went to ride Kolmarden.
No, we went to
No,
ride
we went to
Wildfire at
Kolmarden.
Kolmarden. Yeah. Close.
Yeah, but we also went to Liseberg that year as well.
We did.
So was it 3 times we've been to Liseberg or 2? 3?
Two.
2.
Yeah, the second time you went for 2 days.
Yeah, that was it. So yeah, we've been a few times, but it's a nice place, isn't
Lovely
it?
place. Leesburg as well. Really, really nice park.
Yeah.
It's just a really nice park to be in.
And a really nice city.
Oh, for sure.
The whole country is amazing.
It is.
The time we went with my parents, we saw like a lot of the countryside,
Yeah.
and we went to Stockholm like a load of times because we stayed nearby. So thoroughly recommend Sweden when we can all travel again. Also Leesburg, because it's probably my favourite park ever.
It's definitely one of mine as well. We're getting there. We're speeding up.
What's happening? How many steps have we got?
We're on step 4.
Okay, out of 10? 9, okay.
We're getting there.
Top bucket list park. Interesting. Park.
Park.
Yeah, not ride. We did a blog post about this.
What did I say?
Okay.
So I was going to say Disney Sea.
Yeah, I
Tokyo
think
Disney Sea.
you copied me on that one.
No, I didn't copy you. I was going to say that.
Yeah.
To be different. So I got like 2 different varieties. Some bucket list parks I'd like to go to just for the coasters, but others I'd like to go to because they're cool. You know, they're not.
Yeah.
Disney Sea is one of the ones that's just cool. There's not really many roller coasters there, and you wouldn't go there for coasters specifically, but it looks like a really cool place to go. If we're talking about coasters, then it's got to be Cedar Point.
Okay. Yeah, I'd say Disney Sea, or I mean, my bucket list for like my whole life is different to like my close bucket list. Do you see what I mean? Like my close bucket list is like Efteling.
Right. Yeah.
Because that's one we might get to very soon.
I agree.
See
I
what
agree.
I mean?
There's a difference between bucket list parks
Of
and
all
then
time,
like and then I don't include parks that I think we're going to get to soon.
Yeah. Okay.
So.
Yeah, Disney Sea then. Just all the Disneys, I guess, for me. I don't know, man. Officials come in here with, what's your opinion on pizzas that use barbecue sauce instead of tomato? Joel, what have you done?
If you eat pizzas that use barbecue sauce instead of tomato, you're just an idiot. I don't. What? What's all that about? Barbecue sauce on a pizza? What are you doing?
Harry doesn't like anything sweet, so as soon as you
sweet
talk about
barbecue sauce
barbecue,
is so grim. Whose decision
it's
was it
nice.
to put that on?
I feel like it's a nice change, especially when you have like chicken on it and bacon.
Ugh.
That's nice. But I don't know, you just got to go for the classics, I feel like.
Oh man. So
Someone
sad.
else has got the Ferris wheel, except they have gears on theirs.
Gears?
Aaron, where's our gears, mate?
Yeah, how does that work?
Maybe we do, we just don't know it.
Well, I don't think we do. This one's very small
It's a
compared to
small
some of the
boy.
other ones I've seen. I'm hoping my pick's on the right side. Is there a side? I mean,
This is not going to end well, is it?
it's already not really working, so...
Cool. Blah, 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 blah. What coaster in Denmark would you like to ride? What coasters are in Denmark?
What coasters in Denmark would I like to ride?
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm getting this wrong.
Do we need to go close up? Are you going to break it?
No, I'm not going to break it. It just doesn't make sense.
It's happening.
don't know what-
Middle's in.
So if it's flat, so once the long way is flat, okay. Yeah, that's what I thought it was. Oh,
Oh, okay, I see.
yeah. No,
What do you need? What tool do you need?
I need all the bees.
The bees. Oh, here? Bees?
Yeah, get all those out.
Okay. Denmark.
Give us a question. What do we think of Denmark? What
No,
was it?
which rides do you want to go on in Denmark?
I gotta admit, I don't really know that there's too many in Denmark, but I mean, I gotta say stuff like Piraten looks fantastic. All of Jers Summerland. That is the right place, isn't it? No. Is it? Oh, I can't remember.
I don't know. Have you broken it, or are you thinking?
No, I'm thinking.
Okay. Shall I look up Denmark? Can you write in the comments what rides there are in Denmark? We'll come back to that. Most anticipated 2021 attraction.
I mean, what really is opening?
I'll tell you what's
there's a lot.
opening.
Velocicoaster.
David Walliams is opening.
Yeah. Velocicoaster, Iron Gwazi, one of those two, I would say.
I'd say Velocicoaster.
I think Velocicoaster is going to be easily one of the best in the world.
Yeah.
So.
Not that we're going to ride it, but.
Well, not anytime soon, but yeah.
You can watch it. There's a lot of pizza questions coming in now.
Pizza questions.
Thoughts on jalapeno pizza? What's that?
Well, jalapenos.
Just jalapenos on pizza.
Yeah. They're alright.
Yeah. That's an okay question to ask, Aron.
Yeah, they're alright. Alright, I'm getting there now. I've figured it out. It's just a bit fiddly.
What do you think will happen to Vampire at Chessington now it's over 30 years old?
I mean, not much right now.
There's not reason to get rid of it yet, is there?
Well, it's old.
Apart from that.
How
do you get these out?
Don't know. You don't need those right now.
Okay, good. I've got all of these out then.
The circles.
Yeah. Okay.
I don't know. I think Chessington don't really have a lot else going for them, so I don't think they can exactly get rid of.
Unless they were going to replace it immediately.
Yeah.
They can't really.
No, I don't think they'll plan to get rid of it anytime soon. But perhaps I'm wrong. Who knows? You never really know.
Chessington have been doing some good things recently, though. Like making cool decisions.
Yeah, Chessington have been doing kind of like a Fantasyland, but slightly different in the sense that they've been kind of fixing all of the crap old rides they had. Whereas Fantasyland would rip them out, Chessington's been kind of upgrading them. So we take Bubbleworks that was really old and tired, and they changed it into Gruffalo, right? Mm-hmm. Which looks awesome. Haven't been able to ride it yet. I've been keep meaning to, but and then they did the same with their log flume, Tiger Falls, and
that new area they've done now. They've got like a new area.
Yeah, they do have a new area, and then they've got Croc Drop coming in, a new drop tower with a massive crocodile head, essentially like all the jaws.
Yeah.
Like that, and you drop into it. You know, imagine a drop tower, like boom. So that looks awesome as well. So yeah, I think Chessington have been doing some really good stuff. What Chessington need though? They redid Tomb Blaster, didn't they? Whatever it's called. Is it called Tomb Blaster?
Tomb Raider? I don't know. Something that. Tomb something.
Tomb Blaster. They redid that as well, which was great. Apparently it's a lot better. But yeah, I think they need a big coaster. There's a lot of really low capacity rides at that park, and I feel like they need a decent coaster that has a decent throughput just to help deal with the crowds.
Yeah. Joel said Tornado, the Intamin spinner.
Yeah,
that's
sorry.
Denmark.
I've only just realised what country we're in.
Okay.
Yeah, there's...
the one I can't say.
There's Tivoli Gardens there in Denmark as well, right? In Copenhagen.
Yes.
Damonen.
Yes.
Yeah, that's at Tivoli Gardens. Sorry, I was too busy preoccupied trying to get this to
Tivoli
work.
would be cool.
So it does.
Because Andrew said it was good, didn't he?
It spins, but it doesn't spin frictionless. I don't know if that's...
Have you put it too tight?
Maybe too tight, but... It's fine, doesn't matter that much.
Domino's or Papa John's? Interesting question.
Papa John's.
Yeah. Domino's, I don't know why, but we just don't fit. We're not Domino fans. For some reason. Like, they just don't have enough cheese on there.
No, swap view.
Yeah. When does Biscuit Bot make a return?
Never.
Never. That was quick.
Never coming back.
It's dead.
It's all gone.
Apart from roller coasters, what are your favourite kinds of rides at theme parks?
I used to hate drop towers, but now I'm kind of more into them.
They're the only ones that make you feel alive.
Yeah. So I quite like riding all the drop towers. I'm big. As much as I hate as much as I seem to not like log flumes, I'm a big log flume fan.
You love a log flume.
Yep.
You always go on them again.
Big fan of rapids. So water rides generally I really quite like. Then flat rides, I love an Intamin gyro swing or a similar ride by any manufacturer. Absolutely love those. They're fantastic. The SNS Scream and Swing, that's the one. Love those as well. Love the Gerstlauer Sky Roller, Skyflies. Absolutely love those. So flat rides generally I do quite like, but I'm not one for super intense flat rides. I gotta admit I don't really deal with those very well. So
Yeah.
kind of your more airtime focused flat rides, ones that are a bit more kind of fun and casual rather than I'm gonna kill you. Oh, and then obviously dark rides and all of that. Pretty much everything. there's not a lot I won't
there's not a
go
lot you
on.
don't do.
No,
I don't know what we wouldn't do.
didn't like
Rides wise, we wouldn't do like things that aren't rides, like the shows and that.
Well, it depends
But
where
that
you're
doesn't
going.
count as a ride, does it?
No.
Okay, you're starting a new resort, a park and resort. What 3 roller coasters are you bringing to start with?
Where?
Wherever you want.
Okay. Let's say in the UK. Let's say we're building a London resort.
Okay.
3 roller coasters. I will take
From anywhere in the world.
anywhere in the world. Sorry, I'm just gonna check if it's the right one. Yeah, that is it.
There's so many pieces.
I know. My gut instinct was Shambhala for some reason, so I'll take Shambhala.
Okay.
Obviously, a really nice hyper coaster. I think that would fit really well. I think we definitely need a dark ride roller coaster. And I actually haven't done too
Like
many of them.
Darren.
No, that's not a roller coaster, is it?
That's what I was thinking.
So he said 3 roller coasters, didn't he?
Yeah.
I'm talking more of Revenge of the Mummy at Universal.
Okay.
Something like
Wouldn't
that.
you take like Hagrid's or something?
Yep, there you go. That's exactly what I want. Hagrid's, that'll do.
Okay.
Yeah, I'd have Hagrid's. So now I've got one that's big, one that's family and interesting. What else do you want?
Wait, what have we got? Hagrid and what?
Shambhala?
You need something intense.
Mm,
Like like a thrill intense.
I guess. Don't know that.
Depends what kind of park you want to build.
Well, Tiger, maybe?
Okay. Yeah.
Tiger's quite nice. That's a really intense one.
Anything at Energy Island?
Oh
yeah.
no, I'll take Velocicoaster, why not?
Okay.
Basically,
Rides that aren't built
it
yet.
just seems like Universal. I'll take Universal stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I'll have Velocicoaster, please. There you go.
Cool.
It's quite nice, isn't it?
Pizza or pizza?
Definitely pizza.
Did you do the log flume at Leesburg?
Yes.
We did.
You talk about that.
It was good. I can't really remember a lot of it, but it goes through the mountain.
Goes up the hillside, yeah.
Yeah, the mountain. Yeah, it was nice. There wasn't a lot of you like a bit of theming, don't you?
Mhm.
I don't remember a lot of that.
No, there wasn't a lot. It wasn't too
But
bad
it was
though.
quite cute because of the scenery.
Yeah, there was stuff to see, other rides to see.
Yeah, because
so-
it's so dense. It was like, I think we said this before, that it was like themed to Leesburg.
Yeah.
Because
Pretty much.
you just saw like all the different rides and everything.
Yeah.
Most underrated park you've been to?
Underrated.
Yeah.
That's a difficult one. I find it really difficult to kind of rank theme
Because
parks.
does that mean underrated to yourself or to like the general?
Well, surely you can only
consensus?
have underrated to you.
Okay.
Hansa Park,
Yeah.
really nice park. No one really talks about it. Mainly because they haven't really been. But I think Hansa Park has a lot of fantastic additions. And I think Hansa Park is really doing a lot of great things. They're also doing kind of like a similar thing to Phantasialand, which is all of their old crappy rides they're either removing and replacing, or they're even kind of just upgrading them. So they had this Schwarzkopf sit-down coaster and called Nessie, and they gave it before it had it was basically like a traveling coaster, at this park, and it didn't look very good at all. I remember riding it. Had one of those like metal stations, you know, the floor that looks like corrugated metal.
Yeah. Like Helix.
Well, kind of, but yeah.
Yeah.
It was ugly. So then they put a huge Scotland-inspired castle, like, station around it,
Okay.
and repainted the trains, and just kind of gave it new life. And then also put a drop tower inside of one of the helixes of the ride, of the roller coaster. And it just kind of breathed new
So
life
jazzed it up.
into the whole area.
Mm.
Exactly. And that is exactly what they've been doing throughout the entire park. They're really, really one to watch moving forwards, especially when they get another big addition. You've got to think they built Fukwan Novgorod, that launched in Eurofighter, then built the Schroeder's Cannon, obviously my favourite roller coaster, and both of those are pretty mental. So who knows what they're going to build next?
Yeah.
And it's coming up, I reckon.
You think?
It's coming up.
Ooh. Okay, we had another donation from Rack Hudson.
Oh yeah, thank you.
How do you feel about hang time elements like stalls?
So I can't say I'm one who loves just relentless hang time. I like a bit of it, but not too much of it. You know, I'm not one who wants to be upside down for like 2 seconds, but I like the idea of being upside down very briefly. So
I feel like it's better in a short burst because otherwise the sensation of it is like too much.
yeah. So a good example is Icon on the Immelman.
Yeah.
Because you do in the front, or well in the back even, you get hang time going through the Immelman, and then you get pulled down at the very end, and it's kind of like you get just enough hang time, and then instantly you kind of whip down. It's great.
Yeah.
So I do like it, but just not a huge fan of too much of it.
What would you like to see changed or added in the Valhalla refurbishments? From Zach.
Well, first of all, I'd like for it to work. So
I'm not sure if that's a bit too much to ask.
that would help if it just, ran. In all honesty, I just want to see it be more reliable. Whenever you hear about Valhalla, everyone always, raves on about all of the special effects, but they don't work half the time.
Yeah.
So I'd like to see
It
something.
needs to live up to the name.
Yeah, exactly. So scale down some of the effects to get them to be more reliable, and so they work every time rather than, working a fraction of the time.
Yeah, and also get rid of the bin bags.
Yeah.
Just neaten it up a bit.
Yeah, that's it. It just needs a bit of neatening up. Some of the areas are really nice, but some of them just feel like it's a completely different ride. So I feel like, it just needs a bit of enhancement for certain areas, like the bin bag tunnels.
Yeah. Do you like Legoland?
Which one?
Just Legoland.
I've only been to one anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do. It's nice. It's for kids, but it's nice.
Yeah, it's a good one.
Yeah. We're getting there. These are so fiddly.
You're just making all of the
carriages. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know how many there are though. There's not a lot to see. Let me just put this here.
We can change.
Yeah, you might want to change.
Did you have a good Christmas?
Yes, thank you. Hope you did too. Hope you all did.
If you could only go to one park for 5 years, what would it be?
Christ. What's with these questions, man?
That's really hard. I feel like that might be the case though for the next 5 years.
Can I go anywhere?
Yeah. Any park.
Can I say the whole of Disney World?
Oh, that's a bit of a cheat, isn't it?
Yeah,
Is that a
It is a
cheat?
big cheat. I don't know. I don't know.
That's a big commitment.
I can't answer. Yeah, but it is. But look how big it is. There's so much there.
No, I mean choosing one of these parks
Exactly,
is
yeah.
huge.
It's too difficult. Too difficult. I
Reject
don't know.
that question.
I don't know. What park would you go to if you could only go
Yeah.
to one park for 5 years? You want to choose a park that's going to get some investment over those 5 years. Otherwise,
Yeah,
you're
that's
bored.
got a lot of stuff to do.
Exactly, which is why I said Disney World.
Yeah, dunno. Hero or Infusion?
Infusion.
100%.
Easy question.
Oh god. Do you like Gardaland, and what do you think they need as the next coaster?
Go on, you can answer that one.
I really like Gardaland.
So do I.
That's quite underrated, I feel like.
Definitely. It's because they got no really well-known roller coasters.
Yeah.
They need a...
It's just a solid park.
Yeah.
Yeah, they do need like a headlining...
Yeah, for sure.
Crazy, right. But they've got a good selection anyway, so it's quite hard.
They do.
Because they have Raptor, which is the wing one.
Yeah.
They
First
have
B&M wing.
the drop, Oblivion, the whole thingy.
Oblivion the black hole.
What else do they have? That day was quite a blur. They've got that weird water coaster.
They do. That is a weird
which
water
was
coaster.
I quite like that one.
Yeah, it was interesting.
What else do they have? What else do they have?
I got the world's worst SLC, Blue Tornado.
Oh yeah.
That's bad. They got a weird rapids ride. That was
Mhm.
strange. They've got Shaman, which they're
Yeah.
retracking
Yeah,
for
yeah.
no reason. Can't believe
That
it.
ride's a bit of a mess, I feel
It's
like.
crap.
I don't know what they could get though.
Well, as you said, a big headlining
Maybe like
roller
a launch
coaster.
or something.
Launch coaster, exactly. Intamin multi-launch, please. There's your ticket.
What is your favourite Merlin park? I can answer this for you.
Go on.
Alton Towers.
Yeah, I guess. And then closely followed by Gardaland. I've been to all
Really?
of them, all the theme park resorts.
Mhm.
So yeah, Alton Towers, Gardaland. Hyde Park, Thorpe Park.
Okay. What is the ugliest coaster you've ever seen?
Oh, that's a good question.
There's quite a lot that are quite ugly.
Yeah, but what's?
Depends what you feel by ugly.
Trying to think of really bad color schemes.
That's a really hard question to think of.
It is, isn't it?
I feel like some of the really old ones where they have like huge old props. Like, I love Pottins Park, but that weird like
Caterpillar.
creature caterpillar
Yeah, that
one
one's
is
very strange.
beyond me.
It
Like
is
I
very
don't get it.
strange.
But it's just old, and they're just old like huge big props of like
Yeah.
monsters and stuff.
It ain't great.
That was a bit weird. But it's not, I wouldn't say it's ugly, it's just bizarre.
There are some coasters with god awful color schemes.
Yeah.
Like Wonder Woman Lasso coaster is the McDonald's coaster. It's red and yellow, and it looks
Yeah, it's a bit much.
grim.
Do you think the London resort would destroy Merlin parks near London, such as Chessington and Thorpe?
No.
Destroy is quite a strong word.
Yeah, I don't think it will. I mean, you got to think that they're different scales.
Yeah.
Just because, you know, Disney is around and Universal is around doesn't mean places like SeaWorld or Busch Gardens can't thrive as well.
Yeah. I feel like if anything, it'll do good because they'll start to invest.
Exactly,
more.
and that is what the ultimate hope is, I think, for me especially.
Yeah.
Is that London Resort will cause some of the Merlin parks to start to try a bit harder because they have to keep their attendance. But you got to think they're doing a different thing. London Resort's going to be really expensive to get into. Yet the Merlin parks can play the opposite of that and be a lot cheaper to get into.
Plus, I feel like London Resort's more of a worldwide audience.
Oh yeah.
Whereas people coming in to visit London aren't going to necessarily go out to Thorpe, so they'll be playing more to like the UK people. So it'll be kind of like they're still doing the same thing, but there's a bit more competition because we've got another option. Do you see what I mean?
Yeah.
Don't know. I feel like it would be good. It'd be fine. It'll spark some competition.
For sure.
What's your top 3 flat rides?
Oh god, top 3 flat rides.
Yeah.
Maelstrom at Drayton Manor.
Mhm.
Probably Loki at Liseberg.
Yeah, I love that one. And Jukebox.
Yeah, well, and Jukebox. I was about to say that. Yeah,
I love
honestly, those were
Jukebox.
good. I like Maelstrom a lot. a lot of that.
What about the Sky Flyers though?
Yeah, they're good, but I like Maelstrom.
Okay.
I don't know what it is with Maelstrom. For me, it just packs more punch than some of the other ones I've been on. It's just, I don't know. Love it, man. Maybe it's nostalgia. I don't know. I can't pin it.
Yeah. I feel like if we went back on Jukebox, it wouldn't be as good.
Yeah, for
Maybe
sure.
we should just never go back on it, like ever. Because we only went on it that one time.
Yeah, at night.
It was amazing. Zoe, how many roller coasters have you ridden? How many
What
have
could
I
it be
ridden?
Probably about 90 now.
90 something?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I do have a count somewhere, but I don't really look at it, to be honest.
Hopefully we can get you to 100 this year.
Yeah.
It's probably doable.
Good one.
What? Well, I don't think it'll be that far off it. If we end up going to some of the places that you want to go to,
let's not jinx
then...
things, though.
No, of course, but...
Yeah. What's going on with this then? What's the little sticks for?
To put the cars together. The carriages.
Okay.
They go through the top of the carriages.
I see.
My thumbs are getting absolutely annihilated.
It's because it's wood, like it's actually...
It's laser cut.
It's quite hard.
We're nearly there though. Once these are in, then... Oh god, that's fiddly. Yeah, we're nearly there. I'll let you make the bench, mate.
Oh, thanks so much.
Oh, my back.
You need a break? I'm just waiting for more questions to come in. We've got...
Come on, guys. Good questions.
Thoughts on Tornado Springs at Polton's Park?
It looks fantastic.
It does. It looks really cool.
It looks definitely going to be going to that. Hopefully, opening day or something like that. We'll see.
That'll be another cred.
Yeah, exactly. But no, I think it's not going to be... I was talking about this with Zach, and we were saying that I feel like people are hyping it up a bit too much. It definitely isn't going to be like the world's best roller coaster. Far from it. It's only a family coaster. It's not even an intense family coaster at that.
Yeah.
But it's the area, That's the whole thing.
It's just like so well done.
Yeah.
The whole vibes of
exactly. The area will be really nice, and it'll be a nice new addition to the park. Probably the park's best roller coaster. But yeah, don't expect anything crazy.
Yeah. Harry, do a video of Zoe's vote coasters for this year.
Yeah, we can do that actually.
Mine was quite tragic.
Mine was tragic.
I found it really difficult.
It is.
Yeah. I grouped a lot of them.
Yeah, I need to group more next
Yeah.
time.
I did a lot of grouping at the bottom.
That's fair enough.
Like big time.
Grouping's really powerful. We'll
Yeah.
have to definitely have more of a push for it next year.
Yeah. It is helpful, but it still takes time to even think about which group it should be in.
Yeah.
Another donation from Rack Hudson.
Whoa, what did you say now? Thank you.
Zoe, which Alton Towers ride would you get rid of?
Oh, that's a good question.
Oh, which one would I get rid of? Rita. Because I don't like it and it hurts me. And also, it just doesn't really fit anymore, does it? I was not feeling the vibes down there, really.
No, it's not a very nice area.
I don't really like riding that one anymore because it just hurts my head a lot, and I don't think the pain is worth the thrills that it gives you. What's that? Another carriage.
One of them. Switch.
Quick.
There's one carriage.
Well, hey. Yeah, I'd definitely get rid of Rita. I feel like a lot of people would agree. Or maybe not. People are, crying now. Sorry.
But what else would you... people in the chat, what would you get rid of Alton Towers?
Yeah. Well, maybe Galactica. But
No.
I really like that one.
I don't, but I'd still get rid of Rita.
You can't get rid of anything else, surely.
Well, you can. Galactica. Dark Forest is just a mess. It's an absolute mess. And you get rid of Rita, you can fix it.
Oh, people are saying Spinball. Now we love Spinball.
I really like Spinball.
We love Spinball.
Spinball's a mess, but it's also not in the way of anything.
It's just funny though.
It just exists.
Yeah.
Let it exist. Rita exists in the way. Spinball is not in the way.
People are saying the kiddie coaster. Someone said get rid of Smiler.
No, don't do that. That's wrong.
Oh dear.
What's the dodgy noise?
Do we know what the colour scheme of that Flamingo Land coaster is yet?
Well, I don't know. I don't really get it. I think it's meant to be silver, but then it's not
But
quite
wasn't it silver
yet.
already?
No, it was like yellow and red.
Oh, right, okay.
Yeah, so I'm not too sure.
Silver would be nice.
It would be nice. Oh, sorry.
Oh.
On the like the artwork, it's silver with a Union Jack train.
Oh, brilliant, okay.
Yeah.
That
Which is
sounds very patriotic.
Strange.
What are both of your favourite inversions on the Smiler?
Dive loop.
Mine's probably the same, but I don't know which one.
No, come on, your own answer.
The one where... the one where you go... Is it a cobra?
Like, no,
The
you
one-
really like that one.
The one where you go
No one
like...
likes that one.
I can't even vision. So you go up like this,
Yeah.
and then you go like that,
Yeah.
and then you come back down.
The one where you go swap to the main one, so we can show people.
The tragic.
Are you talking? So you go up,
Yeah.
then you twist, and then go back down.
No.
No.
You do that kind of thing, and then. So
And then you do the opposite.
And then you like spin
So-
back round to come back down the same way.
So you go like that, and then down, and then back.
Yeah.
That's a
What's
back
that?
wing.
Okay.
That's a good one. It's at the end of near the end of the first half, right? Is that what you remember?
I don't know,
Oh, okay.
but I like that one.
Yeah, it's a good one.
I like pretty much all of them, to be fair.
There's a lot of good stuff. Yeah, but no.
My favourite bit though is the airtime hill.
Oh yeah, the airtime sounds
That bit is the best bit.
good. Both of them are good. Can't believe they
100%.
fit like two
I
airtime
know.
hills into it. It's pretty crazy.
People are just telling us what they'd get rid of. It's quite mixed.
What are they saying?
Nemesis. Oh, sorry, no, that's a question. The kiddie one, Spinball, all of CBeebies Land,
Wow.
Get Rid of Smiler,
No.
I Love Galactica, Smiler. Here's a question. Do you miss G-Force?
No.
No.
Wasn't very good.
No, it was a bit tragic. I don't think I really miss anything at Drayton. If it
I
went,
like
if it
Shockwave
went.
a lot.
Yeah,
I'd miss Shockwave.
you like it, but I feel like no one else does.
I'd miss the drop tower.
Yeah, yeah, but I mean like coasters.
Yeah.
A lot of London Resort love. How many coasters do you think they will have at London Resort?
I don't know. It's a difficult question. People have been looking at the artwork, and there's something like 9 or 10 on there.
Yeah.
But whether they have that many, it wouldn't surprise me if they had, at least like 3 big ones. You got to think
At
that
least to start with.
they'll be trying to compete with, I don't know, like Disney. So they'll have to have more kind of big coasters than Disneyland Paris, I would have thought.
Yeah.
Which isn't hard because Disneyland Paris has like about 5 rides. So.
What did you think of the Super Nintendo World preview?
Oh, it looks awesome.
We loved it.
Yeah, it looks absolutely awesome. I'm trying not to look at it too much because we want to go to Japan and actually experience it. So
it looked
looks
like
crazy.
it was not real.
I know.
Like it was the drawing.
Yeah. No,
Right.
it looks really cool. I really, really want to see what the Mario Kart ride is like, but I won't. But I really want it. We're getting there. These cars, the carriages are so fiddly.
Yeah, they're quite small.
Tiny.
I like how they've got little love hearts on them.
I know.
If the big one was to be replaced with a new hyper, do you think it would cope with the battering from the weather?
Well, I'm sure they'll
The
design
only
it.
thing that seems to stop the big one is strong winds.
Yeah, and see,
Isn't that because they didn't really know that it would be a problem when they built
well, they probably underestimated it for
it?
sure.
Yeah.
See, in my mind, what you would do to fix that is just make it higher and then put a trim on it so that if it's really windy, the wind kills the speed. If it isn't really windy, the trim kills the speed.
Right. Okay.
So the hills are a lot smaller than the first drop.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
And that way, you're always going over
You're
that
always
first
the
hill
same
the same
thing.
speed,
Mhm.
yeah. But
Mhm.
they're just trimming it to make it that slow, which people would hate, but would solve a lot of the problem.
At least it'd be running.
Yeah, exactly.
Raptor or swarm?
Raptor.
Yeah.
I just like it. It's more
100%.
interesting,
Yeah.
more intense as well.
Do you think Alton Towers will get a new coaster or a Nemesis full retrack and trains?
I really hope they don't retract Nemesis.
I feel like they wouldn't. Would they?
Don't know. It's difficult, isn't it? Because you can't really put anything else there. Well, you could. You got to think like the whole pit of Nemesis was specifically designed for Nemesis. So
But then you just change the terrain.
well, that's expensive.
Yeah.
Very expensive. So in my mind, they would just design a ride around the terrain.
But I feel like if you took out Nemesis, you'd have to be building like an incredible thing.
Well, yeah, you'd have to build
Which would be
something of
expensive.
equal scale for
Yeah.
sure. Which I'm sure they would do. You know, they'd take it out and replace it.
Yeah.
I'm sure that's on the plan. You can't just take it out and not replace it with anything. People will be fuming.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'd rather than build a new ride than replace the trains.
Yeah. I just feel like that's a really weird move to just retrack it. It just extends the pain of like you might as well just take the plaster off. Do you know what I mean? Because even if you retrack it at some point in the future, you're gonna have to remove it.
Yeah.
It's just prolongs the pain, man.
It's a good coaster though, you know, it definitely could
Yeah,
last.
of course.
But
Yeah, I mean, not anytime soon they're gonna have to do anything. What's your favourite dark ride in the UK?
Darren Brown's Ghost Train.
Yeah.
I like that. Not a lot of people do, but I like it a lot. I like it a lot.
I appreciate it, but I don't.
Well, it's not
like
your cup of
going
tea,
on
is it? So.
Oh, it's too scary. It just spooks. Like, there's too many jump scares. I just end up closing my eyes. So then I'm like, what's the point of going on it when I'm just gonna sit there and not watch it?
And as much as people don't believe this, Disney looked at Darren Brown's Ghost Train when they were for their ride Rise of the Resistance, which is quoted to be one of the best dark rides, if not the best dark ride in the world.
Yeah.
So it says something about Darren Brown's Ghost Train. If Disney,
It's got to be
looked at it.
good if they're
Exactly.
using it as inspiration.
It was good and it was very innovative,
Yeah.
and that's the point. I like it because it's unlike anything else, and it still is unlike anything else. I'd be surprised if someone tries to build something similar now. You know. Oops.
Whoa. Will be a carriage down.
Yeah.
Aww.
I have to get the
We
glue
can
on that
glue
one.
it later.
Yeah. There you go. First casualty. Man down.
Oh dear.
It's just so fiddly.
Do you want me to do some?
We can have a go if you want. Yeah, go on.
How do you do it? You have a read of the question.
You gotta put like it on there.
Okay.
See.
Okay.
I'll read some
I'm
questions.
just gonna break all of these now.
Don't break them. Best wooden coaster in the UK for me, it's
Why are you even questioning that?
Wicker Man. I was trying to think of the name. I forgot it.
You forgot the name.
Yeah. Wallace and
gonna
Gromit's
say.
Thrillmatic is very good. It's a very good ride. It's very nice, but I mean, I wouldn't exactly call Wallace and Gromit an in-depth dart ride. It's more
Yeah.
like a showcase of Wallace and Gromit, which
I
is
do
why
like
it's good,
it
but it ain't DGBT good. Saw Mumbo Jumbo, easily saw.
though. I'm sorry, but this is insane.
I know, that's what I've done. Look how many I've done.
How have you done it? I can't even get one in. Okay, one's in.
Oh, what would I put inside the No Way Out's building? I don't know. That's a good question. I think you could build some really nice indoor dark ride coaster that's again more family orientated. I don't know. The Walking Dead seemed like like interesting move, but a move in the wrong direction to take a family coaster and make it a thrill coaster. I still think a indoor family coaster would be a much better kind of use of that space. Thorseek says, so you can do it.
No, I really can't. I'm getting there though.
NF Attraction says, have you ever been to Oakwood? Yes, I went to Oakwood in 2016. I mean, we were going to go last year, but we will probably end up going this year.
Yeah. Because we live in Wales now.
Yeah,
so
we live in Wales, so it's not too far away.
I did it.
Nice. There's one more. This one.
Woohoo.
So yeah, we will go. I'd like to get back on Speed No Limits is a fantastic Eurofighter, and then Megaphobia is a fantastic wooden roller coaster as well. Big fans of both of those rides. Would you rather Thorpe Park Magic Land expansion or Alton Towers height limit removed? I would honestly much prefer the first one. I feel like Alton Towers.
What do you mean Magic Land?
As in, like, they just get more land.
Okay.
I feel like Alton Towers, the whole ethos of the park is now built around the fact that there's to have that height limit, and it's always caused them to produce unique roller coasters, and I'd like them to keep doing that. So
Thorpe needs more space.
yeah, and then if Thorpe get an expansion, they can fit in their B&M hypercoaster, you know.
This is craziness.
It is difficult. I think you got it, haven't you?
Really?
Yeah.
I mean, it looks like it should go in, but it's not. Come
It's
on.
the bottom one.
Come on.
Yeah, Megaphobia is awesome. Favorite video you've uploaded? I don't know. There's so many, and each year we upload better stuff. Some favorite videos of this year. How do theme parks reduce wait times? I really like that one. That was a lot of good fun to do. I was really happy with how the history of roller coaster launches turned out with all the animations. That one's a really good one. Made a good video with Screwy Loops. The something like the death of record-breaking roller coasters. You know, the end of record-breaking roller coasters, I should say. Yeah, had a lot of fun with Chris from Screwy Loops doing that one.
Did it?
Well done. So yeah, there's loads of videos I like this year, and I think last year, sorry, and this year I think we're going to have some really good ones as well. We've got a lot in the pipeline, lots of ideas, so hopefully it'll be another absolute banger of a year. Oh man, how long are we going for?
Now? An hour now.
An hour. God, can we finish?
What's the next steps then? You have to put all the little carriages on there.
Yeah.
And then put it on here.
Yeah.
Okay.
So once the carriages are on, it'll be alright.
Cool.
What's everyone's favourite roller coaster in the chat? Interested. See where we're all from. It's usually a good indication, isn't it? Sometimes.
America, Intimidator 305, Fury 325. Taron,
a good one. Fury, yeah.
Candemonium,
Candemonium,
Shambhala,
nice.
Phantom's Revenge.
Yep.
Zadra,
Yep.
Flying Dinosaur.
Oh, Flying Dinosaur.
Steve, Nemesis, Smiler. Couple of Smilers. Piraten.
Oh yeah.
Interesting.
Quite a unique variety. What about theme parks? Favourite theme park?
Parks is such a hard question.
Yeah, I think it's a much harder question to answer
100%.
than
Because
roller coaster.
it's like a group of things, not just one.
Yeah.
Like it's kind of hard to find a park that's got everything you want
Exactly.
in it.
Well, it usually doesn't exist.
Well, exactly. Phantasialand, Hershey Park. Oh, someone here said Their favourite coaster is a Smiler, but Crush's coaster at Disneyland Paris gets a shout out. How do you feel?
That's a good coaster. It just ain't Disney good. Simple as.
Portaventura, Efteling, Alton Towers in Chesington, Portaventura, Blackpool, Pleasure Beach, Leesburg, big up. Question here, what do you think SW9 will be?
Again,
that's such a hard question.
Going back to what I was saying about what do they need?
Yeah.
What do they need?
They don't need anything. They're done.
They don't need anything.
They need to replace Rita with a better launch coaster.
Yeah. Yeah, so I mean, a second launch coaster, a multi-launch coaster, could be something. Although I think a lot of people are always keen on a water coaster. But
I don't know if it'd get that much use, or
yeah. And it's not very thrill orientated. I'd like to see Alton Towers' next coaster be more of a thrill orientated roller coaster. So perhaps a water coaster could be, the next after next. But
keep the questions coming in, guys. Everyone's naming their favourite park still.
What are the parks?
Busch Gardens, Tampa. Tivoli Gardens or Universal Studios Japan.
Oh yeah.
Cedar Point, Wallaby Holland, Alton Towers, Energylandia. Energylandia is going to be a real shock, in it.
What?
There's going to be so much stuff there.
Yeah. Yeah, there's going to be so much stuff
many...
there, but half of it's going to be crap.
Well, yeah, but it's just going to be like so many different things.
Yeah. Lots of new types of coasters.
Yeah. Someone says bring back the Flume.
No. It was bad. No. The Flume was bad.
It wasn't that bad.
It wasn't that good.
Flumes are just like...
Old.
Yeah.
Old news.
They are pretty old news. It's funny how they were very popular.
Well, because they're interesting.
And now it's just kind of like,
Well, that's theme parks. B&M inverts were popular at one point in time, and now they're just like,
Yeah.
So, and I'm sure RMCs will have the same fate eventually and become old news.
One day.
Exactly.
One day everything will be old news. That's why we need the London Resort, man, because it's all going to be new news. Hot off the press. What are your theme park plans for the year, and would you do collabs?
Collabs? Yeah. So last year I said that it would be the year of the collab, so I aim to try and do 4 different collabs throughout the year, and we did that in the end. We did one with Pleasure Beach Experience, what is the big one? Did the charity live stream with loads of different people in it. We did the Community Canyon Planet Coaster map, and that had loads of people in as well, and then ended it out with a video with Screwy Loops. So definitely going to continue doing collabs this year. Who knows, I wanted to do more of in-person collabs, but obviously, that was the intention for 2020, but obviously that didn't happen. So whether we'll be able to do that this year, who knows, but definitely always interested to try and collab, and if you have any ideas of who we could collab with and in what way, we're definitely open to ideas. So
and also people who get on the podcast, because that's another thing we like to do as well.
Yeah.
Just have a chat with people.
For sure.
Did you ever ride Charlie and the Chocolate Factory?
As a young kid, yes, but I can't remember.
I don't think I did.
You did?
No, I don't think I did. I might have done. When was it? Was it up when I went when I was a kid?
I don't know. Something was at that point.
In 2013? I don't know.
Yeah, I think it probably was.
Actually, no, it would have been 2011 when I was 13.
Yeah, it might have been.
Yeah. Who knows? We have no memory for that.
Oh, is there a spare car?
Is there? They knew you were going to do that.
Well, they knew I was going to break one.
Yeah, they really did. Is there actually?
Well, they're all filled, yeah.
Yeah, that's good then.
as a spare. Happy days.
Can you see Vekoma becoming a bigger manufacturer in the future?
I mean, they're already a huge manufacturer, but after the success of Fly and Lech Coaster and Abyssus, I'm sure it will do well.
Yeah.
It wouldn't surprise me if they just continued if they just continue to grow, and well, not grow, but as in the sense of
Innovate.
Well, no, but continue to provide bigger roller coasters.
Right. Okay.
They're not always, synonymous with big, cool roller coasters. Whereas I think
Headliners, you mean?
Yeah, headliners.
Yeah.
Whereas I think in the future, that could definitely be a thing that they become synonymous with, and more parks will go to them for.
Headliners.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah. What is the best collab you've done?
That's rude. Can't
That's
answer that.
rude.
Yeah. So, I really liked the charity live stream. Obviously,
Yeah.
it was a hell of a lot of fun to do, and it turned out really well. So, I think we'll definitely end up doing another live stream in the future of a similar scale, for sure. I've been thinking about it, doing another charity live stream, but it's what do we include is the question, to
What
make
do you
it
mean?
well, to make it different.
Our
Last year's
sections. Different
yeah.
sections.
Last year's was good, but it was kind of very, I don't know. I feel like we could up the production value and make it just more interesting,
Mhm.
generally, and spend more time kind of thinking about it, because last
Yeah,
year
it was
we
a
really
bit
didn't.
rushed. Like we quickly put it together.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. I don't know.
So we'll definitely think about that, and
Ways to make it more interactive, I guess.
yeah, exactly. And we'll get more people on. I think we need more. It was very heavily UK based, and I know there's a lot of people who probably would have liked to come on from America and from other parts of Europe.
Yeah, we need to do it so time zones work out as well.
Yeah, so perhaps we'll have to make a longer one.
Uh-oh.
Go up to a 12-hour live stream.
24 hours.
I mean, it would be funny, wouldn't it? But yeah, like a 12-hour live stream that goes up until like 6 in the morning UK time, or like 3 in the morning UK time, so that
Yeah.
American people can get involved more.
What's your favourite manufacturer and type?
Favorite type of roller coaster, as in model, is the Gerstlauer Infinity Coaster.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's just fantastically diverse. You can build any coaster, any type of roller coaster with a Gerstlauer Infinity Coaster.
Yeah.
So you can build a hyper coaster, a launch coaster, a family coaster, whatever you want. So that's my favorite model. Favorite manufacturer because of that is probably Gerstlauer. But big fan of the big ones like Intamin and Mack and B&M. I don't know.
Who between Mac or B&M.
There's not many I don't like.
Yeah.
Again, it's a different question, isn't it? They all do different things.
Depends which type you're talking about as well, because some of them are bad, but then some of them aren't from the same manufacturer.
Yeah.
Someone says, what equipment do you have?
In what sense?
I don't know.
So for a camera, we shoot most of our videos, as in I shoot footage on a camera which is the Panasonic Lumix G9. It's quite old now.
It is actually. Isn't it?
It took me ages to save up for it.
To decide on one.
Yeah, we got the camera. Well, I bought the camera in February of 2018, which seems so long ago now.
Well, it is though.
Yeah, I guess it is. And
it's only 3 years old.
Yeah.
Ugh.
I could only afford it because people supported us on Patreon. It was literally paid for pretty much, 2/3 of it by people on Patreon at the time. So, you can thank them that we even got a camera that quickly. But yeah, it's quite old. Shoots 4K though, which is what I wanted. Then we got this is a Blue Yeti, which I got given to me by someone. And again, this is 8 years old or something like that. So we're quite old.
Yeah, we've done a blog post on it, haven't we?
Mm.
The office tour.
Yeah.
That lists everything you have. Your keyboard's new though.
Yeah. Got a relatively new keyboard, relatively new mouse. If you want to show the mouse.
Ta-da! You can't even see it. I don't know what it is.
MX Master. Oh, it's like a. What is it? Read it. It's on the bottom.
Logi.
It's Logitech.
MX Master 2S.
There you go. It's
Is that
quite a
what
nice
that
one.
means?
It's expensive. But yeah, I mean, I'm not one to buy stuff just because I want the newest. You know, so I haven't bought a new camera yet because our camera is more than
It's still
fine.
pretty good, yeah.
Exactly.
I mean, it does everything that we need it
Yeah.
to do, so.
Yeah, exactly.
Somebody's put brother and sister question mark, and I hope that's not about us.
Yeah, it probably is.
Okay, no, we're not. We are girlfriend and boyfriend, not brother and sister. Do we actually look that alike? I don't think we do. Maybe we do in this lighting.
We'll find out in a minute, won't we?
Favorite water park? I don't think we've been to that many, have we?
No,
We're not really big water park people.
not at all. Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of water parks, honestly.
I don't like slides where they're like enclosed, so I feel like going to a water park would just be a bit of a waste of time. Might as well just go to a swimming pool, you know, because that's all I'd do.
Yeah, you get spooked in.
What's your favourite type of element?
Favorite type of element?
Yeah, so like airtime inversions.
I mean, I don't really have a specific one.
But do you prefer airtime or inversions?
Well, I don't. I like both.
We've had this conversation, haven't we?
I don't prefer one. I want
You
a
need
ride that has
equal
everything.
amounts.
Yeah, exactly.
I think I'd just choose airtime. It's slightly above inversions.
I think, yeah, I guess. The thing is, if you put airtime in, you can't really go wrong. Whereas
Yeah.
if you put inversions in, you can go wrong.
Yeah,
But then a really well placed inversion adds a hell of a lot to a ride.
there's more
So-
high stakes, but the payoff's better.
Yeah, I would say.
Yeah.
So.
What bit are you building now? The bottom bit?
The bench
Oh.
at the very
Oh,
end.
is this meant to be a little lamp?
Yeah.
I see. Well, that's good that they put a spare one in. 'Cause
They put
otherwise-
loads of spares in.
Did they?
Yeah.
They must know.
Yeah. Well, I didn't break that much.
No, you only broke one bit, which is pretty good. I thought we were going to break the main bit and then it'd be like,
Well,
can't
I
even do
did
it.
break the main bit, didn't I? But
I
not-
can't
not a
tell.
lot.
It's going in.
Here we go. The last piece. Can you see it? Yeah.
Yep.
It's the lamp. The lantern, whatever you call it. Jeez. It's in.
Yay! Well done.
We did it.
That didn't take too long
Sticks
then.
a bit, doesn't it?
Yeah. I think you put it on too tight.
Yeah, well, it's fine.
Yay!
I'm not exactly going to be spinning it. So, there you go. Happy days.
Nice one. Where are you going to put it?
Don't know. Oh.
Well done. Was that painful?
Yeah, it hurts my fingers.
What do you
There you
think then?
go.
Should it have been an 8+ or?
Yeah, I think 8+ is fine. It wasn't that hard, it was just tedious.
It's
in
just
some parts.
fiddly. I think if it was bigger.
There's some sandpaper.
Ooh.
Sandpaper before.
Dunno.
Yeah, no, it was just a bit tedious and fiddly. So, thank you, Parksville. Very much appreciated. I do need some track loop plus to make it spin better. I watched. He's done a series called some like weird theme park news. And like both times now has included me. I can't remember what the first one was, but the second one was because me and Sylv were talking about. First
You
of
talk
all,
about lube, weren't
yeah,
you?
yeah, we were looking at the roller coaster manufacturer's website, and then they had track lube on there, and I said, Sylv, you know, if you ever need some lube, I know where you can find it, and then Sylv posted that on Twitter.
Nice one.
How rude. So yeah, track lube plus. Haven't tried it. But yeah, I'm sure it would work wonders on that.
I'm not sure it would on wood though.
No, it wouldn't. I'd go for it, Parksville. I don't mind. You need something to fill up weird theme park news. I'm sure there's only so much of it.
Harry loves it really.
Yeah, let's get final questions in before I go and rest my fingers. Have you had a nightmare? I don't. Yeah, so Camelot. Someone asked earlier if I'd been to Camelot, and I can't remember going to Camelot, but it's probably it closed in 2005 or something like that.
So maybe you did.
Maybe I did, but I can't remember. We might have not. We went to American Adventure, which is another UK theme park that closed around the same time as that. But yeah, don't know. So I don't think I've ridden Nightmare. I can't remember riding it. So
Who knows?
yeah, who knows?
This is a good one. Would you rather meet John Wardley or meet B&M, but they can speak English and you can speak French? So meet B&M or meet John Wardley?
I feel like meeting Bolliger and Mabillard is a bit more elusive than meeting John Wardley.
I'd meet John Wardley.
Yeah. What are you going to
Just
ask
to see,
him, though?
just to see what he's like. You know.
I can gauge what he's already like.
Can you?
Yeah, for sure. I don't think he's very different to what he comes across and everything.
Okay.
You know, so whereas you don't really see a lot of Bolliger and Mabillard in just not TV, but
The media.
yeah. So it'd be interesting to ask them about, did they think when they started that it would become all this, you know? Let Coaster looks really good. Really interesting ride. I'd love to try it. The setting looks great as well. And again, I think it's one of the coasters like just showcase of Vekoma being a fantastic manufacturer and kind of stepping up their game to do better and better things. Does it look like what the image in the picture?
It kind of does, actually.
You can't see, but yeah, it does.
Yeah.
I'm still surprised that's all it is.
I like it. It's really cute.
Mad. Techno Andrew says, do you see the Towers Congo Rapids ride being removed in the near future? Ever since they turned off the waterfalls, it seems to be in a downgraded state. It really does. It seems to be kind of less intense and less kind of crazy as it used to be. So I don't know though. It's still a family favourite, the Rapids for sure. And I like it a lot.
It just never gets old though, does it?
No, I wish they would just turn back everything. Turn on everything again and put it back to its normal state. Put the water guns back on and all that kind of stuff. But then it's a lot of land, a lot of space. If you could take that station, put a huge station on there, have a roller coaster run around Catania Canyon, it'd be really good. So Noah says she probably did ride it if you went on it.
What, Charlie and the
Yeah,
Chocolate
2006, 2015 it was open.
Maybe, yeah.
So yeah, who knows? Anyway, I think we'll call it there. Thank you so much for watching this one.
We did it.
We did do it.
We
indeed.
didn't break it.
We didn't. So there you go.
Not
so
fully.
let's have one final look at it. Here it is. Fantastic. You got a park bench. You got the heart-shaped gondolas. What more could you want? I'll put that right on my desk probably. I don't know.
We'll see.
We'll find a space for it.
Yeah.
Kind of
Maybe we should paint it or something.
I was going to say, but then
Yeah.
I might ruin it a little bit.
Yeah.
There you go. Happy days.
Cool.
Anyway, again, thank you all for watching. Hope you enjoyed the live streams. I don't know how much live streams how many we'll do kind of
This year.
in the future. Yeah. Live streaming, man. What's it all about?
It's a lot of pressure, man.
I don't know. I feel like you just have to have something to talk about. So yeah, we'll continue to do live streams. Maybe we'll do more quizzes. I definitely think we'll do another charity stream this year for sure. Hopefully it'll be a bit bigger and better than the last one. But yeah, thank you for tuning in. Hope you enjoyed watching us build this, and we'll see you soon. Have a fantastic 2021, everybody.